Hello and welcome. Now today is going to be part 2 of the Vampire portable Amiga 600. So there's a few things. A newer firmware, which I didn't know about. There's also the floppy drive to install, the keyboard to repair, 2 Amiga 600 keyboards actually that have gone a bit funny, an attempting network installation, and cooling and a few things here and there. So let's get started. Okay, so first things first, let's deal with the keyboard issue. Well, actually, first things first, let's get the screen up. Right, okay, so let's test the keyboard again first. It was the one, this is the first keyboard that went deaf in the last series, the last portable series. Imagine it working great now. I think it does. Works fantastic now. Why does that happen, you know? It's always the case. Like at the time, it's not working and it's causing me to kind of go and get the other keyboard, the spare one and all that. But you know something, I'm still going to do the fix, you know, because I know it's obviously going to be a little shaky. So I took this over there to the family home to actually create, to do this series over there. So literally I had limited stuff around. I just had a basic soldering iron and things like this. So I didn't have everything on hand. So the keyboard stopped working. The exact same issue that happened with this one. Like some of the keys stopped working and, you know, I couldn't use control or something like this. Then I thought to myself, hold on, I cannot create any music here. There's no way to, I mean, I can use it with mouse only, but with Octamed, I need the keyboard shortcuts, I need all that, so I couldn't make music, so I had to think, I was forced to think on my feet, basically. I examined the end of the strip, right, the tip of it, and yeah, there was a lot of contacts that were worn. So some of the keys were working, some of them were not. So what I basically did was, I got some scissors and I just trimmed the last bit of it, the end of it, the actual tip. I trimmed it off. So basically the same thing is happening with this one, and even though it's completely proving me wrong right now, while miraculously working, so I'm going to do the same with this anyway. Now as you can see over here, this is starting to get worn. Now especially the tip of it is starting to get worn. So I'm going to do what I did with the other one. Okay, snip to it a millimeter of that. This is a little uneven. Let's okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so this bit's a little annoying because the screw, I seem to have lost it. It's from a previous keyboard. Right, so what I've done is I've got myself some computer screws. It's like 420 pieces. It's all different types. And they come in handy because, you know, some of them are actually close to the Amiga case screw type. So this comes in really handy and I highly recommend getting one of this. I'll leave an affiliate link in the description below. I will also leave an affiliate link to the power supply, the actual very slim USB power supply for the PowerShark or any other USB-C power supply that you use for the Amiga. I find this a much nicer keyboard. The I think Mitsumi ones, the blue ribbon ones. Press Amiga and arrow keys, that works, so now the Amiga keys work now. And if you press shift, Amiga and shift, you can move it around faster. Yeah, it all works. Good. Okay, so the next thing, let's make it be installing the latest firmware. So I thought basically Gold 2.17 was the latest one for the Vampire V2, because that's all I could find on the website. But a couple of you had commented in the last video and gave me the link to it. Thank you so much. One thing I've noticed, right, is that this, no matter what I do with regards to the compact flash, I've done FAT32, FAT16, just FAT. The second card slot on the Vampire board itself is just not picking up anything. No matter what I try, I cannot get it to work. Right, I forgot about that. I still need to put a manual switcher here, but somebody has commented saying that I could actually use the Amiga's auto switch somehow. I need to look into that, yeah? I'm intrigued and I want to see if I can do it. Not today though, maybe in a future video, because that's new territory to me. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, core flashing done. You need to power off, wait 10 seconds, then power on. Okay. Okay, clearly it's updated well. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of the theme, vampires and all this dark theme, but if it works, it works. So it's kind of interesting then. This update was from, I've heard that it was not support, it stopped support for the V2 a while ago, so I'm happy to hear that it does have a latest one. If there is a latest one, as in like, you know, if there is a later one that I don't know about, please comment or something and let me know that there's a later one, because I didn't know about this one. Okay, fantastic. I'm on the latest firmware of thingy. The one thing I've noticed is this still does not work, the compact flash. Now why, I don't know. I've even taken the extender out and connected the card directly into the card slot, and this is FAT formatted. Nope, nothing. Goodness, raining outside. Like really heavy. Oh no, Neelix is outside. Right, okay, so we've got that updated, we got the keyboard sorted. Next thing is going to be the disk drive, the floppy drive, and also the fan. In fact, before I put the floppy drive in, what I'm going to have to do is check the voltage of this fan. Because I have here a small fan by Fractal, which is 12 volts. Now it'll fit that nicely. Now with my other portable Amiga 600, I used the Noctua fan, yes, I know, the best one. And it was pretty silent. What I tend to do is I underpower them. Now one thing I did notice when I was creating my track in back in the family home is that I started smelling heat eventually after a while. Yeah, it felt a little unsettling. I mean, it was working fine, nothing was, you know, but it just gets accumulation of heat inside. So I think it just needs a little help to push it out the vent or to pull it out the vent. Okay, so at 12 volts, I mean, that runs pretty fast and loud. I don't like that. The problem is though, when you try and start this at 5, it doesn't start up, like it struggles to start. Oh, here he comes. Right, what are you doing? I've got important stuff I'm doing over here, you. Say hello to him. It's been a while. Ish. He wants attention. Don't push my stuff up there, please. Oi! You're not pushing that off. And you're not jumping down there, you freak. Oh my god. Neelix, behave you. Now speaking of the Amiga and my love for the Amiga, I wish to announce that I've created a music video of my track Let Go. And this has been uploaded to my music channel, Madiha Music. And This is where I'll be uploading music videos and also tracker music videos. So please head over there, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and select all notifications to be notified of anything that I upload to that channel. You'll find it linked in the description below and in the first or the pinned comment. Now, music videos take even more time and effort due to the attention to detail involved, but for sure it's a labor of love, because I really enjoyed filming it, shooting it, and creating it, with help from Rich, of course. Some of the footage of me was filmed by him, and compliments to him because he's a talented photographer. Now, some of the footage in this music video I filmed using this CRT camera. And yes, you heard right, this camera, which is from the 80s, actually uses a cathode ray tube to capture the image, giving an interesting and unique analog look with the light flares. I love it. This has to be one of my favorite analog cameras, and it's just been such a pleasure using it to film with for my music videos, and I'm gonna continue to do that in future. Yeah, for sure, it's not the most convenient to use, but it's definitely worth it for the result, because it gives that authentic 1970s, 1980s look, feel, and vibe. So please don't forget to check out the music video, and I've already received some wonderful comments from some of you. Really, I'm so touched by some of these comments that you've left. Thank you so much. Really, thank you so much. So yeah, don't forget to go over there if you haven't already to check out this music video, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, please leave your thoughts, and most of all, enjoy. The reason why I create my stuff and share it with you all is to portray feelings which I feel to you, so that you enjoy them. And it really warms my heart to see a lot of you express just how much you enjoy what I'm sharing. Honestly, thank you so much. As I said in my last video, my last talk video, which I did last week, the world feels like it's becoming very cold and it's not the easiest of times. And my aim with my creativity, which I share on this channel, my music channel, and even my gaming channel, my aim is to share as much warmth as possible to warm hearts. It warms my heart to see just how much you all enjoy. He's playing up because he's just like an attention seeker, a little brat. You know what, let's just do this the easy way and let the cat make it more difficult. Yeah, he just wants to be right where I'm working because he loves me. Okay, so basically I've used two 330 ohm resistors in parallel, which halves it. That seems to be the sweet spot. Yeah. Okay, so two high wattage 330 ohm resistors in parallel works just fine. That's what I'm going to use. Let's just keep things easy. Habibi, I'm not gonna solder with you around, okay? So you're gonna have to skedaddle at some point. So now he chooses to want mummy. Yeah? I have to adjust myself around you. That's his message to you all, yeah? I belong to him. I'm his mummy, not yours. do a power test on this. Yep. Fan turns on. Okay, that works beautifully. Now the question is there a floppy disk at hand around here? And can I reach it without disturbing Sultan here? Ooh, I might get away with it. Alright. This is the Almighty's sense of humor. 3 floppy disks available just behind there, in reach. First one, Atari ST, the big demo. Come on. Got a sense of humor. Second one is MS-DOS 3-COM Ethernet driver. Third one's a blank disk. Let's just hope this is an Amiga disk or a blank disk even. Looks like an Amiga disk, so let's try it. You're probably wondering why there's a big demo disk here, right? Because Rich's childhood computer was too, actually. He kind of lucked out at that. He has memories of both the Atari ST initially, and then later got the Amiga and had both, basically. But the problem now is I need to plug my glue gun in, and that is like over there. I was hoping it were to be plugged in so I can do it there, but no, I'm enjoying this bit of affection I'm getting here. I don't want it to stop. Well, at least I can reach the and it's not my doing. Hot glue, because I don't want to screw it in and permanently alter the Amiga case, so I'm not going to do that. With the hot glue, you can remove it instantly, as I demonstrated in my previous series, the Amiga Portable series. Ow! You can take it off with, you remove it very easily with isopropyl alcohol. It somehow just... And also, I think it'll be wise, let's turn that off. I think it'd be wise to put better heatsink on this, because when I was in the family home and I was doing this, I didn't have heatsinks at hand like this. So at least now I do. I've got a few here, so I can... Now if you think about it, this is not an Amiga 600, it's technically an Amiga 300. Because that's what it was going to be called. So this is, this 600 is one of the first, well, version 1.1 boards. It still had the original name on it. Now as you also see, that is installed there solid. I didn't have to screw it in or anything like this. This is... yeah, absolutely solid. I'm happy with that. Now I'll tuck this down a little bit. In fact, I don't think I even need to tuck it down. So just put it underneath here. Excuse the jingling, that's Neelix. If I put this underneath here, it won't obstruct the fan anyway. And the fan will just, the airflow will just come, and hopefully there's air movement inside here, which is exactly what I want. So let's put this in. Okay, I can feel some air, light air coming out of there. And it's not too loud at all. So that should give it enough air movement to keep it cool. Well, that's perfect, I think. Yeah. favorite part of the track's coming. I love this bit. It's just full of feeling. It takes me back. It just really does. Life's strange, isn't it? Anyway, tripped on memory lane. It's not screwed down properly, which is why it's doing that. Let's actually, I want to try something. Whoa, it's 7. The heck did that time go? I need to go make dinner. Okay, so next morning, well, next day actually, it's afternoon now. So I'm gonna today sort out the networking. Yeah, the wireless networking. I've never been successful in getting wireless networking or any sort of networking on the Amigas, working on the Amiga. Okay, so first things first, the network wizard. Because there's one here. It's nice to know this a nice easy one. Yes, I do. Roadshow, even though it's a demo right now. Wireless LAN. So DHCP. So here, I'm gonna select from memory. I remember it being Prism 2 for a PCMCIA wireless card. So let's add that. Quit. For now, yes. Okay. Would you like to reboot now? Okay, go on. I mean, that seemed pretty straightforward, but obviously I need to configure the wireless network. It's picking up, but it's not picking up everything. Okay, so unfortunately, I cannot get this going. The link light actually just continuously flashes. It does pick up a network, the actual network. I can enter the SSID, but once I do and it's correct, I've double, triple checked it, the link light just keeps flashing. It's like it's trying to connect, but it doesn't. No idea what's going on. I mean, it's detecting the networks, as in its SSIDs. So yeah, I've no idea what's up with this, what I'm doing wrong. I don't know. If you've got any ideas, please let me know. I'm gonna try this maybe closer to, downstairs or something closer to the network. Maybe it's too far up here, who knows. Probably something like that. So yeah, I'd love to get that going because the internet on this would make updating and things like that much easier. Anyway, that's all for now. I'm actually really happy with this. I fixed the second keyboard. And also I did the cooling and everything, so I'm really happy with how this is at the moment. It feels good. I just need to screw it back together now with the screws and not have all my Amigas unscrewed on the constant like constantly unscrewed all the time. A very special thank you to my top tier patrons: Rich Garbett, Axel Dominator, Jason Marison, Corey Ostman, Brian Mitchell, Mark Bosek, and Monochrome Minako. Thank you all so much for your support. I really appreciate it.